Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. If you're new here, what I usually do is I show you decks from my collection, show you all of the cards, and just let you know what I like or don't like about it. And I also read from the guidebook at the end so you have an idea of how the guidebook reads. So today I'll be taking a look at two Oracle decks from Wendy Andrew. This is the Goddess Dream Oracle and the Goddess Love Oracle. So it's not going to be a side-by-side. I will be showing you the decks one at a time, but they are from the same creator and they do have relatively similar energy, and I wanted to show you all of the cards. So this is a deck from Rockpool. Oh, this is what the box looks like. And for the Goddess Dream, it says Goddess is divine feminine, awakened in the greatest magic held within. She is maiden of creativity, mother of love, and crone of sacred wisdom. Take her hand through the Goddess Dream Oracle and reconnect to your own intuition and remember who you really are. Goddess will reveal herself through her dark mysteries in the depths of the forest, to her splendor as the waves of the sea, and guide you in your search for your inner truth, your life purpose, and your higher self. So, let me organize myself. So this is the guidebook for the Goddess Dream. It has a table of contents, so an introduction, how to use the cards, and then goes on to the cards. They are alphabetically arranged as well. Just to show you, how to use the cards: single card reading, 3-card spreads, work, play, and people spread, body, mind, and spirit spread, and then the card with a small thumbnail, the keyword or phrase at the bottom. Then you have the more details of the message and an affirmation. So that is what it looks like for all of the cards. It is printed as well in this yellow paper as compared to the Goddess Love, which you'll later see is just printed on plain white. I like the color of this guidebook. I edged my copy in red, so it is not edged when you get it. So these are the backs. I find these really beautiful. They are not reversible, but I don't read reversals or use reversals, so that doesn't bother me. So let me zoom in first for the Goddess Dream, and then we will take a look at the Goddess Love later on. Okay, so that is zoomed in. Oh, but before that, the cardstock is also glossy. So you can see my light reflecting, and it does snap back really well. Okay, so this is not in order because I have been using this deck. It has a keyword here, and then it's numbered, and an additional message at the bottom. So you have new beginnings. It's borderless as well. And I absolutely love the art and the colors in both these decks. So I think when I saw this, I followed Wendy's Instagram account as well because I just really love the art. Dance, patience, passion, intuition, trust. Really love the colors. Rhythm, self-exploration, acceptance, courage, bravery, your path, connection, spiritual insight, forgiveness, dreaming. Like this, so beautiful. Direction, balance, insight, bright future, transformation, awareness, self-love, opportunity, life purpose, serenity, letting go, strength, abundance, which is on the cover of the box, intention, moon lore, inspiration, free spirit, in nature, happiness, and imagination. Oops. So there's only 33 cards in each deck. So some people actually combine them together, but I don't do that. I usually pick one from each. But yes, you can definitely mix them together and it still wouldn't be difficult to handle because there's just 33 cards. To shuffle this, so I don't have any issues because it is a relatively thin stack. Now I do wish it had more cards, but since I also have 2 decks, it would, the same art, the same type, similar energy, it doesn't feel like it's just 33 cards for me. Later on we'll pick a card from this. Okay, so I'm so confused, but let me just show you how this shuffles, and we'll choose a card from here, but so that you can have a sense of how the guidebook reads. But honestly, they do feel somewhat similar. So let's just choose this card, Patience. So let me read from the guidebook before we switch or we move on to the Goddess Love. So this is card 27. Okay. Patience, through the darkness in the light. Sometimes the light can only be revealed after experiencing true darkness. Crone Goddess is here to take your hand. Trust her way, though it may seem too challenging at times. You may experience her path is too dark, too painful, too sad, too dull, or too slow. But feel her old hand in yours and trust in her ancient wisdom. You may hear her whisper in her gentle, rasping voice, "Patience, my dear, all in its own time." Just as leaves fall from the trees in autumn to nourish the ground for next year's growth, so there may be things you need to shed so you can grow to your full potential. It can be hard to let go, as there is safety in the known patterns of life. But trees without their leaves have a beauty too. On those bare branches that seem to be dead, eventually and at just the right time, small buds will appear and new growth will burst forth. Without winter, there can be no spring. Perhaps you need a time of stillness and rest to contemplate your future. Remember, too, those who have gone before, they may have words of advice for you. Be patient, and when the time is right in the darkness, you will see a glimmer of light, the promise of a bright future. Head towards the light, and you will emerge bright and new and ready to run with the hare for the joy of life. And in an affirmation, I am patient and understand that there is a right time for everything. I understand that sometimes I need to experience darkness in order to appreciate the beauty of the light. All is well. So that is the sample for the Goddess Dream. And then let me put this to the side and let's move on to Goddess Love. So Goddess Love is the second deck. Now more than ever, it is time to open our hearts and remember that we are love. Goddess is the source, the limitless flow of love that created and cares for us. Hear her, she is calling to you. She is with you always. She is the spirit of the land and the changing of the seasons. Her journey has no beginning or end. She is the wondrous, never-ending cycle of being. Walk through the seasons of change with Goddess and unveil your soul's truth in the illustrative oracle of beauty and love. So, sorry. So this time it is more purple. So I also edged the deck in purple. And for the guidebook, it's white paper, but it has the same table of contents and introduction, how to use the cards, and then already goes into the meanings of the cards arranged alphabetically before you have information about the author and artist. So It also looks that way, and it has a daily practice instead of an affirmation. Okay, so these are the cards. So they are still glossy. The backs this time are reversible for those who like to read reversals. Again, it does not come edged. I edged this myself, and yes, still same glossy cardstock, and flexes, bounces back really well. Okay, so let's zoom in, take a closer look at the cards. Again, these are not in order because I have been using them. All right, sleep, enlightenment, shine, reflection, wildness and freedom, radiance, creativity, self-discovery, peace, love your body, shelter, awakening, safety, nurturance, harmony, authenticity, hope, realignment, flow, dedication, journey, stillness, also on the cover, rebirth, ignite, companionship, joy, wisdom, calmness, care, generosity, sanctuary, protection, rest, love, bliss, and compassion. So again, zooming out, no issue shuffling this deck. So I can riffle it, I can also overhand it, doesn't stick or clump, so no issues. Oops, we already have a card, so it's Lakshmi for flow, so we'll read for that one. But yeah, no, it doesn't stick, very easy to shuffle. So let's read for this card. This is Lakshmi. Flow. Let Goddess blessings enrich your life. Oh, sorry. Lakshmi comes into your life to tell you that there is enough. She is Goddess of spiritual and material prosperity and wealth. She may be here for you now because you are feeling a sense of lack. Perhaps you fear a lack of love, happiness, money, or time. Whatever it is, Lakshmi is here to tell you that there is an abundance of all that you can possibly need. She is depicted with 4 arms representing the 4 goals of human life. Dharma, which is the right way of living. Kama, pleasure of the senses. Artha, which is purpose. And Moksha, self-realization. Her lower left hand is manifesting coins of prosperity, while her lower right hand is held in a position that offers the blessings of deliverance from fears. She's showing you that you may be creating the lack by damming the flow of life's abundance and closing your eyes to the richness of its beauty. For instance, if you long to see the magnificence of the starry night sky, you must first go outside and look up. It may be cold and you may need to wrap up, but if you make that move, you will be rewarded. Lakshmi longs to reward you for all the times you have done your best and all your acts of kindness, respect, care, and love. She asks only that you allow her blessings to flow. And then for the guide-inspired daily practice, dedicate time to getting into nature, even if it's an indoor environment with some plants. Sit still for a while and bring your attention to the sights, sounds, and smells that come to your notice. Pay attention to the things that are so small you would not normally see them. Become aware of the things on a large scale and how each living thing lives among the others. Bring your attention and curiosity to your senses and your environment and resist the desire to use your thoughts and intellect to judge, evaluate, or understand. Try to experience the environment as if for the first time, like a young child. At the end of the practice, thank yourself by saying internally, I am not just my thoughts, my body, or my emotion. I am the witness and I notice the beauty in the world and in me. So, they do have, that's why I say they do generally have the same kind of energy. But also, they feel different enough for me to keep both of them. Now, art-wise, I feel like it's more refined in the Goddess Love deck than it was in the Goddess Dream, but I love them both. The use of color, it's just both really, really beautiful to me. And I can't, although I feel like I like the art for Goddess Love a bit more, I just can't seem to choose which one, or if I would just be keeping one. I feel like I have to keep both of them, and I can't think of letting go of either. I like that they are both in my collection, and I think that there is great wisdom and message in both of the decks. But if you want to choose just one, just pick one that you are more drawn to and start from there. Maybe if you like it, you would also want to get the other one. But personally, I like keeping them both. I don't want to merge them into one deck though, like what some people do. Sometimes I usually get, when I use these cards, I get one from each. I don't know why, it's just like how I like to do it. But of course, you can do whatever you like. But yes, both really beautiful, gentle decks, and both decks that I love and enjoy working with and pulling from. So that has been the flip through of the Goddess Dream Oracle and the Goddess Love Oracle by Wendy Andrew. I hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel. See you again next time. Bye!